Everything to know about Lewis Capaldi, The Voice's new battle advisor. The singer-songwriter is close friends with returning coach, Niall Horan. The Voice battles are underway, and already the battle advisors are proving that they could be the difference between a coach winning and losing in season 28. In other words, the battle lines have officially been drawn. Kelsey Ballerini is back to help out Michael Bublé, Snoop Dogg has recruited Lizzo as his battle advisor, and Reba McEntire has enlisted the help of Nick Jonas to help her navigate this round of voice competition. Those are well-known names in the world of music, but what about Niall Horan's battle advisor, Lewis Capaldi? Here's everything fans should know about the Scottish singer-songwriter, from where Capaldi is from, Glasgow, United Kingdom, to why he could tip the tables in favor of Team Niall this season. What's the connection between Lewis Capaldi and Niall Horan? The bond between the former One Direction member and the 29-year-old battle advisor is genuine. The two are actually real-life close friends. They've toured together on multiple occasions, with their friendship starting back in 2017 when Horan reached out to Capaldi through social media after hearing his music. In an interview with Glamour, both stars were asked about their bond, with Horan's description of his first meeting with Capaldi standing out as especially authentic. "First time I ever met him, I just thought he was a lunatic. It was St. Patrick's Day. We had a few beers and we got very drunk, and then both played shows the next day," Horan confessed. "He's very funny to be around. He makes me feel funnier. Even though I'm not that funny at all. Maybe it's because I'm famous and he's big into famous things these days." As it turns out, Capaldi always appreciated Horan believing in his music, even when he was still a relative unknown in the industry. "All joking aside, before any of my music was doing F***K all, he was one of the first to reach out and say he loved my music and that meant a lot to me," Capaldi admitted. But that's not all. The two even starred in a documentary together, Niall Horan's Homecoming, The Road to Mullingar with Lewis Capaldi, which was released on Amazon Prime in 2023. The film synopsis says it all. What happens when two of the biggest names in music embark on a road trip in Ireland? A film that captures adventure, friendship, storytelling, and non-stop laughter. All inspired by Horan's desire to revisit and reconnect with all that he loves of home, to retrace the origins of the exciting life journey he's on and experience the reality of Ireland today, alongside his best friend, Lewis Capaldi. Fans may recognize one of Capaldi's songs. After all, it reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 2019 and earned the artist a Grammy nomination. Of course, we're talking about Capaldi's Someone You Loved, which spent nearly an entire year on the charts and 3 weeks total at the top. Other popular songs of his include Before You Go and Forget Me. One of Lewis Capaldi's songs has been covered before on The Voice. During one unforgettable moment in season 24, Horan found himself looking across at an artist who was actually performing one of Capaldi's songs for their blind audition. 21-year-old Eli Ward sang Capaldi's 2019 song Bruises, and after stumbling briefly early in the performance, earned a two-chair turn. And although Horan didn't turn for him on that day, he couldn't help but compliment Ward on his stellar fashion sense and song selection. "Eli, there's a couple of pitch issues. Out of pure excitement, I'm sure," Horan told him. "It's not easy to come out here and do what you did and take a song. I've actually covered that song with Lewis myself. You gave it a really good job and you've got two unbelievable coaches ready for you." Ultimately, Ward chose Gwen Stefani to be his coach, the same coach who hit their buttons so fast when he began singing that it took him out of his groove for a moment. Voice fans can catch Capaldi and Horan as all-important battles continue for the next few weeks every Monday and Tuesday at August 7th on NBC, with replays available for next day streaming on Peacock.